Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of Dan's Reviews, and today I'm back for another video for The Boys. This one's going to be doing another video. We're going to update you guys on the franchise, some recent statements that have been made in regards to Season 5 being the last season, and some Gen V updates, and just some overall stuff for the franchise in general. Alright guys, this one's going to be doing a review today. This one's going to be doing a review for Gen V / The Boys universe. After the major update we had yesterday in regards to Season 5 of The Boys being the final season. So I had some time to kind of sit on it, kind of process it after doing my first initial reaction to it, of course, yesterday. And as I mentioned in yesterday's video, the opinion pretty much stays the same, is that I am very happy that they are concluding it with Season 5. It's better to end your show on a high note, especially with the popularity of it as it is right now. And, I think that's good. One thing I kind of noticed, and I was kind of watching over some of the early reviews for the, the first 3 episodes and some of the people that got early access to it, is that a lot of people are saying that this is the weakest season so far, which I find to be very hard to believe, considering the fact that JDM is involved. We've got a lot of things at stake. Homelander's going more crazy than ever. Apparently, people say that the season drags, you know what I'm saying? So, what can I say about that? It's concerning, but not really. You know what I'm saying? And at least that's kind of the way I hear about it. Is like, yes, I will take early reviewers into consideration, but I find that hard to believe. I really do. Especially a season that took over 2 years to make. I just find it really tough to fathom the fact that this season would be their weakest. I just don't see it. I feel like early reviewers are just more, and this comes from a lot of things. There are a lot of snowflakes in this world. I'm just going to say it. There are a lot of snowflakes in this world. And the offensive humor that this show provides, I feel like is half the reason why people don't give it high scores. I feel like it's half the reason that the Boys series is very slept on to begin with. You know what I'm saying? If I do a video on the channel about Walking Dead, or if I do a video on the channel about Stranger Things or whatever, that has a very bigger likelihood getting reception than a video that I make on The Boys, unfortunately. The Boys is a very slept-on show, and I always say that, and I think a lot of people miss out, the people that don't watch it. It's such a good show. It's such a fun show to watch, and it's offensive as all get out, absolutely. But honestly, I respect that. I prefer shows that are like that. I like shows that go absolutely out of pocket and do something absolutely outrageous. I love shows like that. And I think that's great. That's why I love shows like Rick and Morty. That's why I love shows like Trailer Park Boys. That's why I love shows like, I don't know, a few examples, there you go. But, it goes to show you right there that The Boys, and I think their humor is what kind of, makes people not like it. So the early reviews, I'm not going to let faze me. I'm excited for the show. We're, of course, getting the episodes tomorrow. We'll review them on Friday. Very excited for that. Now, let's talk about something that is concerning, and let's talk about something that I don't like, and I know I don't like. After the announcement of The Boys Season 5 being the final season, there was a little bit extra info that came out about it. 2 things. Gen V is going to continue without the main series, which I don't agree with. I think Gen V is not a good enough show to stand alone on its own. Secondly, there are multiple other spin-offs that are going to happen after the main series ends. Now, what are my thoughts on that? Making Gen V a priority over the main series, I just don't understand, and that's what it sounds like they're doing. And, I understand that Season 5 was planned to be the last season, so what can you do? Gen V still has more seasons planned. I understand that. You should have done the show sooner. That's all I'm saying. I don't know, and this is coming from a fan, I don't know how much more of the Boys franchise I'm going to cover after the main series is done. I'm just going to be honest about that. I might still be around for some of it, but I don't know if I'm going to cover all of it like I do with The Walking Dead, because The Boys it's one of those where I think that it works better as one show, you know what I'm saying? Maybe one spinoff and then you're good, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't work to me as an idea of like multiple shows and like multiple spinoffs and like stuff like that. And unfortunately, we're living in a day and age where everything that is popular has to become a franchise. That's one thing I've noticed. Everything that's popular has to get some kind of franchise, has to get a bunch of spin-offs. We've seen it with Marvel. We've seen it with The Walking Dead. We're now seeing it with The Boys. And again, Game of Thrones, another one right there. Stranger Things, another one, you know what I'm saying? Each one that's popular gets a mega franchise because it's money for the company. It's money for the streaming platform, you know what I'm saying? And that's unfortunate. And I think that's what's happening with The Boys, is that I think that they will, end the main series when it was intended to be concluded, which again, fan. I can respect that. But I think a lot of these other spinoffs are going to be things that they're going to do just for, the company to make money, honestly. And I think that's kind of a bad choice on their end. Obviously, we don't know what the spinoffs are going to entail yet, minus the one about Gen V and, of course, the one about Mexico. But it sounds like they have many other shows that they plan to do. So, I don't know. I'm going to finish out the main series. I'm going to do that with y'all for Season 4 and 5. Gen V, I'm going to be honest, I can't promise I'm going to review it. I just don't like that show. I'm going to be honest, I just don't like that show. It's just not up to The Boys' standards, at least in my opinion. It's not. Some people like it, that's totally fine, but I find it cringeworthy. I really do. And, I don't know. The Mexico spinoff, might check it out, you know what I'm saying? But I guess what I'm more so trying to say is that I don't think I'm going to be like a loyalist to the franchise when the main series is done. You may see me review stuff while others I don't. Because I don't know how many spinoffs of this show you can make. I really don't. I'll watch them, you know what I'm saying? I'll check them out. But like coverage-wise, I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm there with that yet. I gotta see how the main series ends. Them hyping up spinoffs after the main show ends, very bad marketing decision. Let it be about your main series. Don't tell me that Gen V is going to be the main show that is the big deal after the main series is done. Like, I don't care that much about Gen V. And the fact that they're trying to really force Gen V down our throats and say, well, after The Boys is done, you gotta watch Gen V. It's like, well, no, I don't. You know what I'm saying? If it doesn't improve, then I won't. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of my 2 cents on that. But anyway, post comments down below. It is what it is. The Boys, very interesting spot where the franchise is at right now. But I'm very excited for Season 4, and I'm very excited to see what we have coming up next. So, thank you all for watching. If you're new to the channel and you enjoy videos like this, make sure to click to subscribe and so you don't miss any other videos for The Boys. Make sure to follow me at Dan's Reviews Official on Instagram, guys. And, of course, I'll see you guys really soon for more videos for The Boys. Enjoy the rest of the day, guys, and peace out.